everyday I drink like alamak. What the hell lah?
So it's a chain don't for you lah. Not a chain don't.
Apalah dia ni.
Hey everyone, welcome to another late night episode of Inconsiderate Insights. We got the usual gang here. We've got what happened? Yeah, I know. We're a bit alarmed. So late night that our guest is drinking Red Bull just to keep up with us. I need the Red
No
Bull
lah, this one
first.
yesterday one.
We have Harun from ChendolKita here. Everyone's got a empty bottle. I mean a full bottle. Mine is empty because this is some good shit. Right? And we got Harun, our rising photographer, and Chendol salesman, right? Who's here to tell us today about
Delivery.
Delivery. You also do delivery. Grab,
I'm the delivery guy now.
You are the delivery guy. You're not the brains behind the Chendol.
No lah, I act only like one.
He's the runner, not the cook. Like, let's kick it off. Like, Zeke, actually, how far back do you and Harun go? Like, what's the deal? What's the situation with the two of you?
So actually, I don't think far back. I think we hung out before. So we
Mutual
were
friend lah.
mutual friends. So we were playing soccer. We were in the same team together. Maybe there was one project that we were doing together, where there's a lot of photographers that's inside. Oh, it's a Holy Crate at the National Stadium. So he was there as well. And Aticho, we engaged him for the video. Yeah. Basically, he's been in a circle lah, and we have common friends. Shaq and the gang, Shaq Tupers, shout out Terra Tupers. Yeah.
So, is it a thing in Singapore now that every creative must have a side food project? Photographer / Chendol master. Harun, how did you end up doing that? Like, what inspired you to make ChendolKita?
It's nothing inspiring. It's just one day I'm riding, and then I received a text from my brother in a family chat group, and then he's not a designer or anything. He just finished NS. He's doing NS, and then he showed me a poster, got homemade chendol. Then like, since when he know how to edit? Quite nice lah, the poster. Then I get to know he did this using some online website lah, where you can just put this, put that, change font a bit and there. But it's quite nice lah.
Sounds like Canva. Sounds like Canva.
I think so. I think so. Before this bottle design, the design Shaq do for us.
Oh, this one? Is it this one?
Yeah, that logo. The illustration he did. I just put the font lah.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it is very nice. I think that's the next question. How come the packaging was so well done? So we have Shaq. We have Shaq to thank for that, yeah.
Yes. He's the
But
man,
so
bro.
like, but you had this idea, is it, that you wanted to take Chendol and then put it into nice packaging, change the whole like the way Chendol is normally sold is like a normal plastic bag style Chendol, right? And you wanted to make the experience of Chendol very different. Is that what happened for you, Harun?
No, it's just that brother of mine like send me the poster, then like, this one can sell lah. I think I want to sell chendol. That's about it lah. There's no
There's no big
happening story behind that chendol lah. Then like, let's do it lah. Then initially we started before COVID, and then when we about to launch, then my mom say, chendol cannot get from Geylang anymore. We're supposed to just make the drink and then put chendol from we buy the chendol lah, the green color jelly.
Yeah.
Then after that like, sial lah, I promote to everyone already sia. Then like macam how to sell no chendol. Then I asked my mom, can you make? Then she test here, test there. Then like, this one better than the Geylang one sia. The chendol lah, because Geylang got sell, but during COVID, no chendol were brought in. Because of the border closing of the border there and all that lah. Then like after that like, this one can go far lah. Then I push the marketing. Then I do all that marketing. I don't know what is it called. I just do my thing. Then until now.
So until then, the chendol jelly is all made homemade.
Yeah, homemade bro. Yeah.
And then
it's tiring bro. before
Who
it
does it?
became
Is
first
it you
it's
or
everyone.
you?
It's like bro
Okay.
to gaul in English to stir.
Stir.
It was
Yeah.
liquid form. Then I need to stir at the stove, like big ass stove, for 1 hour, bro, non-stop. If you stop, the thing will burn. For 1 hour, you stir lah.
Oh, I didn't know that. So wait, then when you
Yeah.
buy from Geylang all, is it manually they'll stir or they got some machine to help them?
I think they have machine because if you drink this, it's like a bit tough lah, plasticky. Not my one is
Oh.
soft. Yeah,
Yeah, it
that's
is
the
soft,
difference between homemade and the kedai one. Kedai one can last longer. My one like few days.
Yeah.
Don't drink already lah.
Because they put sealant, bro. They spray
Yeah,
sealant. So
that.
the thing.
Well, you anyhow
What?
making up
Aku pun
stuff,
ya.
No lah, preservative lah. They will put
Yes,
preservative
correct.
lah.
That's the word.
Well, there's a Facebook group want to cancel you, yeah. Like you're the guy that is come up with the, every year the Geylang Bazaar, the fake list of this stall is not halal. You are the guys, yeah. This shop
No
put
lah.
sealant inside the fucking chendol. Sealant in the chendol, bro.
But then they want to
Hey, bro.
package the chendol. They have to seal the chendol also.
No, Zeke, remember the time the guy said the the keropok is made of plastic.
Nah, candle.
No, what's the keropok? The fella said made of plastic. Zeke.
They put wax lah kan, shiny.
Don't know what lah. Then the
And
guy set
crunchy.
fire to the group.
Oh, okay. No, but I won't go that far lah. I'll just say you seal it. That's
You are
it.
the guy.
Hey, wait, so I want to ask. So when Geylang closed, right? So you guys decided to make the chendol on your own. So now house open, right? Was there any like thought about, hey, mak penat nak buat, like I'm damn tired right now. Can we
Me
just
lah,
get?
I'm not the one that do all this, but I ask my mom, just beli lah. People, chendol at the end of the day it's still chendol. Then like my mom like, don't want lah, it's not nice. Because we started out with this, might as well just do this lah. Integrity, my mom's integrity.
Mama's integrity, but is Mama responsible for the different flavors that we see? No, soy chendol, kopi chendol, tea
It's
chendol.
okay. In this company, there's my brother, me, and my mom lah. So I'm the one that like macam discipline master. I school here, school there. I'm like, why this one? Because I market what. Then I bring in people. Then you do this wrongly. Then like I a bit angry lah. Then
So you are the
my
quality
mom,
control lah.
Yeah, how you school?
QC. Raise voice lah, bro. Not good, sir. Don't do like that lah to your parents. But business lah, bro. Business is business.
Okay.
Yeah.
How far have you gone? Like how long has it been? Since January, is it? No, since before COVID lah.
Before COVID lah, like I don't know how long 4 months 5 months.
But how's the business so far?
At first was gila babi lah. It's like, sial lah, everyday people drink chendol for what, sia?
Was it during the Pasaman or what?
No, it was before.
Oh,
During COVID
Like, why
lah.
people drink chendol? And then puasaman hits, then like, full mak, that one shock, bro. But I just stir only lah. Money come in can lah, I stir, bro. Then after that, after Hari Raya start, the business go flat. Like 1, 2, 3 people. Like, okay.
Jelat already, bro.
Because I don't know. And then I never promote because we are in the midst of changing to a new packaging. So they're like, this one I want to promote or what lah. Then no need lah. If people buy lah. Left only a bit only the packaging. Because the last time was just that plastic carrier, then I just paste the sticker. The poster made by my brother, right? I just paste.
So this is the new packaging at this bottle.
Yeah.
So
I like it, yeah.
Yeah, the tactility. I mean, it's a silk screen on plastic like that, right? Like they paste.
If it's up to me, bro, it will be a glass lah. But my mother say don't want. Alamak, boring.
Glass.
I must respect my boss lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that to be in a family business, to be successful, you need to agree with your mama. It's the safest route, bro. Even if it doesn't make sense to you, if you follow, I think you won't go so wrong.
There's a saying,
I
behind
believe so,
behind every man there's a woman. Behind every home-based business there's a makcik. Yeah.
But who came out this saying, ba?
Huh?
Who is the? Where is this saying from?
Confucius' mother.
Confucius. Who was the makcik? Yeah.
Also makcik. But she nyonya lah. When she said it wasn't like that. It was in the tone of like, makcik say, behind
Makcik say.
every home-based business there is a makcik.
Makcik apa sah ni?
Makcik Cina.
Okay. I have a question.
Yeah.
So, like in a family setting, right? So you have your brother, your mom. So, what made you like step up to like, hey, I gotta handle the marketing for this. Hey, I gotta handle the
because
PR of this.
I'm
Is it because
the
of
only
the
person that I can say lah, bro.
Okay.
You're the hustler of the
it's
family.
it's my shit lah.
Oh yeah, and then
I've
you're
been
the most.
hustling.
I would say you're the most like socially connected lah in the social world.
Yeah, in the family, yeah, correct.
But is it something that you enjoy doing though?
Bro, this is my favorite jam,
Business.
Yeah, and
Hobby,
project lah. Like of so many company I did content for. This is like I did for NX before. I worked for NX before.
Yeah.
That was fun lah. But
Wow,
I still need to. I still need to follow some. I still need to follow some rule. This one I shook sendiri, bro. I hit what I want. I just do. I follow my feeding. I hit.
I want to ask him like how much of his photography has influenced it, yeah, bro. Like, I mean, I've seen your Instagram page. Do you enjoy taking product pictures? Like, is that your jam?
Not really, bro. I jam. I shoot product. I become jam. Like I don't know.
Really?
What the heck? Because I'm more into shooting moments. I prefer to shoot moments than just some product like that. No story, nothing. That's why if you see most of the content from ChendolKita is more video than just photo. If I put photo, it's just for the sake of like some people prefer to see I'm selling what exactly. So I just kasih a bit. Show
like evergreen content lah. You need
save one lah. Save.
And you are also behind the videos lah.
Yeah.
Video. All do lah, bro. Singapore.
And also your background is video, right? So I think that's why you can helm that.
He's a Chendol master, bro.
So I got a question. So would you feel like from the experience that you had at NX, meaning that all those that you have done are more like hype beasts, like street, do you feel like you're able to use that experience or like that inspiration and mesh it with ChendolKita and make it like more current lah? Do you feel it will help with your progress with your business?
In a way, I get. When I joined NX, I was headhunted. So technically, I think the boss liked what I do. So I've been doing all these things that I've been doing, like I call it messy stuff lah. I don't know how to label what I do. Let's say if I want to do a campaign, right? I like to see minimal advertisement, like Japanese minimal stuff, clean look. But when I edit my stuff, I don't have the flow to make it clean. Macam, alamak, this one too clean not nice Then I would add in some glitch what then become what it is So if you ask me, have NX influenced me? It's not, no NX just broaden my what vision. Because I've been doing what I'm doing, so NX allow me to do what I've been doing. So it's just like macam they expose me to like people from the States and that more of connection rather than practicing my craft in editing. Apa aku merepek.
Okay lah, so that means they kind of open you up lah, right? Cool. Okay. Harun, let's start from how you started being a creative. Let's dive into more of your career. Wait, you were in school as Shaq, is it?
Yeah. We are in TP lah. I don't know what course, but I'm from product design.
Oh, you doing product design?
I was taught to do product lah, but Singapore no market lah.
So
So I
what product do you
changed
do for your FYP? What product do you use?
FYP. I do
Chendol.
no, I do vehicle for POSB, POSB lah. SingPost riders. So
Oh
to
wow.
help them aid them to the process faster lah. It's making the process faster. Yeah, so
Okay.
it's a vehicle. I think that they take my ideas. Yeah. Because last time there always van. Then now got bike. That's my idea. So I think
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. I think we need to summon
Hmm.
them.
Idea is free, but if I never do anything.
Correct.
Then after that, after school, I jump jobs lah. I become waiter lah, what lah.
Mm-hmm.
Then suddenly I do my freelance photography lah. So I shoot wedding lah, shoot
So you started out
baby
as
lah.
wedding.
No, I started out with the baby photographer at the mall. Then the salesperson like, hey, come, take baby photo. Then I'm the one who like, take photo. Then I give I finish shooting, I give the salesperson, and they do the closing.
Okay.
Yeah. After that, NX found
Then
me. Then I work at NX lah.
straight away NX already.
Uh,
Wow, not bad.
NX saw me from Holy Creek. Hey, thanks, Zul Awak, if you're watching. Because of
Creek.
him, I got the not job lah. I got a task to edit the video for Holy Creek. So from there, the boss of NX saw me. Then
Okay.
I get the job lor.
They know each other, like Zul and the boss of NX.
I think yeah. I think they are in the cycling community, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, so by the way, Holy Creek is an annual cycling event, kan? Annual cycling event.
Not annual lah. It's a cycling.
Community
Yeah, cycling gathering. I don't know. Cycling competition.
competition. Yeah. So that happens quite often. I don't know when was the recent one.
Don't know lah. Got COVID lah. All don't.
Is it
all
the one
cancel.
where they actually like in the stadium, then they like round?
Yeah. That one. That got me the job at NX.
Okay. That's cool. I've seen articles of it lah. I mean, I'm not a cycling enthusiast, but
What article do you see, Bal?
I was reading that on the Straits Times. Apparently, it came out in the Straits Times. Then I was like, wow, it looks cool.
Got a bit of attention when I think one of the founders actually got.
Yeah, I think fell ill or something, right?
Yeah. Well, that was rallying behind the two founders, man, Zul and who's the other guy, which I don't know his name. Okay.
Right,
Then
cool.
so Harun, after NX, so what happened to the company? Because I feel that the company NX is like there. It's like there when they are at the peak. So just for your context, NX is like a company, a small I guess it's under which agency?
Harvest.
It's under Harvest Media. They have a studio under Harvest Media, so I guess they are funded in that way. And they actually do coverage for all the kick-ass cool stuff. Like they featured Higher Brothers when they were in Singapore. They featured who else? Harun, come and give us a lowdown.
Alamak, Higher Brothers. I'm not in this hype scene, bro. I just there shoot, like make them happy, settle. Bro, I go to Canvas lah, what lah. I don't understand, bro. All these kids dancing to I don't know lah, Cherry or what. Like go there, just shoot.
You're just a simple man. Once it's Chendol, shoots photos.
Last time no Chendol. But it was a good experience. They brought me to Rome, bro, to shoot Bridgestone. Yeah, all paid for. Get gaji some more. It was fun.
Yeah.
But it doesn't last long.
Yeah, so what happened to the company? What happened to the business?
How did NX themselves?
I left before everything
Bala sitting
fall
on
apart.
You left before it fell apart. But
Yeah,
okay, now
because I feel like
what was leading it to fall apart?
it wasn't okay. So the problem is you need money to survive, right? So all the fun is from Havas. So I don't know, this is from Havas is from New York. And then they also have NX, but their scene over there is crazy, bro. As compared to Singapore, Singapore is like way behind time. And then if you want to do it here, and then other agency don't understand the concept of NX. But I personally like believe in that concept lah. But it wasn't. It was too. It was brought to Singapore too early. The time wasn't right. I think. Like if it's later, maybe people can appreciate.
Yeah.
So ChendolKita way of marketing is what they are doing now, which not many company would want to do. Like not showing like, hey, this is Chendol, you need to drink Chendol. I'm just like showing things that doesn't relate with Chendol. I put bicycle, put sticker, then that one also I post. Yeah. So and then the company wasn't handled because the company wasn't bringing money to the account.
Yeah.
So like Havas also like, this one I give money until when, sia? You need longer than a year lah, I feel. We are just creating hype. People know about us, but we are not giving in money because we are doing it for free. Yeah. So we do this expo promo and everything.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's the times like if it had like if it came in like slightly later, where all the young kids, all the TikTok kids are out, I think that will be.
Bro, but NX shook lah, bro.
Yeah, I saw the visuals. I saw where they're at.
I think for me personally, like I think to put into context the analysis of NX, like because I'm working in a talent agency. So what Havas did was they have a certain amount of fun, and then they say let's have fun with it, you know, with the intention of not gaining the returns in terms of money, but in terms of awareness, creating something like a hypebeast channel like Stratosphere or Hypebeast, meaning to say like it might capture the Singapore scene and make it hype to a point that you guys are the go-to media company when it comes to events, and that's where the return will come. But I think like what you say it came a little bit too early from now, because I feel like if they came like maybe last year or 2 years back, they are just nice to be in their prime and like explode lah. Yeah, because I was also thinking I saw NX in New York before, and I think they are doing real well there. Yeah, because like there's so much events there. Yeah, and the scene there is much more higher, more wilder and crazier. Whereas compared to Singapore, it was just picking up when you guys came in. Yeah, so I think that's where they decide like, hey, like waste too much money already. I think time to pull the plug lah. Yeah.
So what happens after NX?
So because during NX, I'm still doing my own stuff. Like when I go to the interview, like, hey, I'm doing this Hello Harun's thing, and I have this Rocket Bounce thing going on. Then are you okay? Then they okay. Then like, if I cannot work, if I cannot cover any gig during the weekend, you're fine. Then like, okay lah, can. Because I have other stuff. So when NX close, I just do back my own stuff.
Okay, can you tell us more about your own stuff?
So I'm now I'm doing my own stuff under Hello Harun. It has been around since quite some time lah. Way before NX. That one is just like, if anyone want my service, then I do lah.
It's a videography service.
Photo and video. So if let's say I'm shooting photo and then they need photo and video, and then I just like ask anyone to help me out.
But it's more of a corporate clients.
Corporate client. So and then I have Rocket Bounce. That one is for wedding lah.
So both of that is still ongoing.
Yeah, it's still ongoing.
So how do you manage both?
Headache lah, bro.
ChendolKita.
So currently I just divide my time lah, bro. That's the only thing you need to do. Like every time you have, you just spend it on what need to go out first. Like let's say this client needs the video out, then I settle this client first. So I cannot slack lah. If I slack, I die, bro. But the Chendol can lah. Chendol on time, on target lah, bro. But I'm more excited to do that project because it's like no brainer. I just do what I feel is right. That one shook.
I feel that you have more fun doing Chendol then
Yeah.
corporate.
Because there's no restriction.
What's next for ChendolKita or Hello Harun or Hebos? Like, are you just gonna like continue on with it and see what
So,
happens or okay.
okay, so ChendolKita, I have this ego that I don't want to use influencer for my marketing, but then I use one influencer, then like, sialah, baik ada numbers come out. And then people start recognizing, people start buying, then like, and use lah. So I'm now leaning a bit more towards the influencer marketing approach. So I will choose who I like lah. If I think you get it, I choose you lah. It's not that if you got a lot of followers, then I choose you because I need to vibe with that influencer first before I approach her. Yeah,
So the influencer has got to be like in line with the brand, which is ChendolKita.
if kalau dia like if she's merepek, I feel like dia ni I can relate, then I just give her.
Yeah.
Like macam Aziz kau gerek then I just give you lah.
Okay. What about Pravin? Pravin is an influencer.
Yeah.
I'm a bad influencer.
Pravin Paul.
Yeah, I already give a shout out for ChendolKita, yeah. A shout out and a sleep out, bro. This thing will put you to sleep, man.
So that means you just testing out the influencer marketing strategy for your marketing for
Yeah, concurrently I'm doing like photo shoot that doesn't really a lifestyle photo shoot lah.
It's needed
It's going.
Yeah.
I show you
Oh, can show
Do it.
show ni lah. It's
You-
2020 bro.
you-
Nothing.
Seeing this first.
It's not first time you all can see. How
Yeah,
to
exclusive.
shoot?
Yeah, this is exclusive.
Flip.
Whoa.
Damn,
Okay,
bro.
dah.
Wow,
dah.
fast, man.
Dah lah a bit only lah. Later I want to show what? I show you here.
Okay.
Discreet.
There's supposed to be a video for this, but I don't know where the fuck is the video lah, I think I
shot the
format the
video.
card already.
You should have like a person, like a character that becomes a rapper. Then you can name it like $10 or something.
Ooh.
Then come up with
Idea, bro, idea.
Some rap music.
Okay. Hey guys,
that's
that's
too
the question to ask.
polite. Yeah, Bahal. You were just way too polite to tell you that idea should be in the
Well,
draft, sir. Should have.
Okay. Hey, I want to ask this. Who does the designs for ChendolKita?
Yeah.
Apart from Shaq,
me.
like who does everyday design?
Me lah.
Do you have a designer partner or do you have
No lah.
any-
No, by me. Everything is by me. Whatever that come out from on the social is by me.
So even like
Yeah.
whatever is on the packaging and all that is all by you.
Yeah, only the logo lah by Shaq.
Rules.
Yeah, the concept come like in weird timing lah. Like at night when I want to produce stuff, it doesn't come. Only at like sial lah, I need to come out something then come out everything.
You must drink some chendol first, then the concept will come out.
No bro, I don't like chendol already bro.
Kamu
Yeah, every day I drink like alamak. What the hell lah.
So it's a chain don't for you lah. Not a chain don't.
Apa lah dia ni. Can lah bro.
Haven't. Okay. Give us a lowdown of what
Prof dying already.
What's yeah? I should have done
almost. Okay. What can we expect like in terms of flavors that's gonna come up in the next batch or whatever?
Mala
Flavor
Chendol.
wise,
Yes.
Pedas ya.
flavor wise I don't know bro. I really don't know, like macam we tried to do bandung but then it doesn't taste right. It just tastes weird.
Why? I think you should. Shouldn't you let like the market decide? Like I would want to try it.
No, I like to sell stuff that I like.
Oh, okay.
When I know I like, when people want to condemn what I like, then like, buto lah, it's nice what. If I don't like something, then like people like, if people condemn what I don't like, then macam how to counter? Yeah, I also don't like.
What if your mom likes, your brother likes, and you don't like?
That one can consider lah. If they say like can go, then can go lah.
Oh,
But personally, I like the soya kita the most.
Okay.
Because my all this drink is homemade. The soya is from that bean. My mom squeezed. Like, buy lah. They said don't want.
Mhm.
Then all make lah. Tea also like brew. Alamak. No need. I no need to do right. So I don't sembarang lah. Anything lah. You want to do, you do lah.
It's authentic.
Hey, Bazik, you
Yeah
you
lah.
tried the soy, is it? Did you try the soy one?
Oh yeah.
You tried the chendol and what flavor?
Only chendol.
Both chendol.
I think
You
tomorrow
only
morning
chendol.
I got the tea.
Bal, you tried kopi, is it?
I tried all,
Kopi
yeah,
and
apparently.
Finish.
Sure.
No, I mean, I did not. I did
Don't
not.
allocate based on body size.
I did not finish. I just like take. My first sip was tea. Then I'm not a tea person. Then I'm like, oh shit. Then I put back. Then I take the coffee. Then I'm like, coffee. Maybe I'll save it for later when I need more energy. Then I took the chendol out lah. So the chendol has been the one that is like almost 1/3 left. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, but yeah, the coffee is nice. I mean, it's not. Actually, it's not that strong lah. It's just nice. Like it's something that you can chill and drink.
If kopi you want strong is the small one.
Oh.
Because this one there's more milk.
I see. Okay, but it's
Because
okay.
Haziq order like, Ron, anything bro, anything. Then like, big. Yeah, go.
Order all the big bottles, yeah. So there's actually a smaller bottle which is quite cheap.
Yeah, smaller.
Oh,
Yeah, the
okay.
smaller bottle is actually for kopi. But then like people want to have a different flavor in a small bottle. Then okay lah, you want we sell lah.
How much is the smaller bottle? So this is 5, right? So how much?
This is 5.
The smaller bottle?
$4.
$4. Okay. So how much? I get the big ones, yeah. More value for money.
But is the difference is only for coffee because the smaller one is kira macam kopi kau lah.
The concentration.
Strong coffee. Yeah, less milk.
Okay.
Do you feel that this could be a B2B business in the future?
What's that?
Like
B2B?
business to business, and that means instead of
Like
selling, yeah, no, bro. It's like if let's say you're selling it to shops to sell, like maybe like it's available in 7-Eleven or like in cafes, like do you feel like you have a thought about that?
I don't think I want to go that route because it will be different, bro. I think it will be different once it goes to the mass. Like if I start using machine and everything, confirm different. I don't think my mom wants that. She's a bit old school. I need to respect her also.
So you guys are gonna keep it smaller. You guys don't plan to expand to a shop or whatever.
Shop is still doable. It's not until I need to
Consign.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Harun, I got a question. What brand would you want to collab with ChendolKita? If there's a brand in Singapore, who would you want to collab with?
What brand? Collab. We did collab with Minang lah. That's our
What's that?
first collaboration.
It's
Minang is a
Indonesian
food
restaurant.
yeah. It's in front of the Sultan Mosque. Members lah, that's why I can collab, bro. But it's a good collaboration for both lah because I'm doing the marketing. They are more old school, right? They sell their stuff from the shop front. So in a way, I'm helping them doing content to attract the younger kids to Padang food. And then I have the numbers from their loyal customer. Like, why? Since when you have this Chendol? In a way, help both lah. Yeah.
Okay.
Is the eventual plan like bazaar style, like you have a stall? Like, would you ever want
We
to
are
do
waiting only. We waiting for any pop-up, we go. I think that because my ideal in this F&B business is broti.
I was
I
just
studied-
the whole time I wanted to say, are you the abang roti for this? Because they were fanboys, you know.
I have been studying macam lama gitu. I like since I start this Chendol, I like look at them. I count their numbers, their followers, and when they go up, what happened until the numbers go up so fast. Then I study. Sialah, they all happening bro. They just sell tea, bro. Tea tu
Hey, there's no harm in partnering with them somehow.
Yeah,
You never know. Collab could be there. You just never thought of it only.
yeah. Gonna pitch one
Anything is
name here. It's
possible.
called ChendolKita. Confirm sell one.
Hey, whatever Bal says, don't listen. Don't. Just do the opposite. Yeah, like Bal.
I thought it was like a Nike Adidas kind of thing, but okay, never mind lah. Okay, cut. Okay, anyway, wait. So my question earlier was, what is one brand that you collab with?
Yeah.
One brand now.
Any brand?
Aisha Aziz.
Some
What? Nah, that was just threw up.
can also lah, bro. If you want.
Okay. Anyway, what's the brand anyway?
I don't have any right now. If you wanna ask me.
Okay. Guys, let's give a proposal lah. Like what brands that ChendolKita can collab with?
Personally, I want to see the size of your small bottle. Like, do you have it in front of you or anything? Can I take a look?
Don't have, must go out.
Lazy.
I think wait.
You have a.
He have lah. He have one.
Because I don't know. I was looking at it, and I was thinking, based on what Bal said earlier, if you can get a mass order, right, it can even come in as a wedding dog gift kind of style. You do even a smaller bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are planning to do that lah. I've been pushing it out. Wedding market all shook lah, bro. Just waiting for the time. Cannot rush ah. And the time is right. We fly.
I think now that the momentum is on, but the thing is the COVID thing lah.
Yeah.
That's just stopping you guys from actually going far lah. But I think you guys are taking the benefits of social already, and
But I
people are
think
you guys from digital.
it's all right lah. Like I'm fine having this business like how it is now with the COVID and everything. It will be better, but I don't know if we can cope. Like suddenly, like sial lah. So how will my quality be if suddenly like there's a huge amount of orders? The biggest was during Ramadan lah. Like every day coming out like 100+ bottle.
So one day,
Rabak
how much you guys make one day?
Make 50 like that
Average
on average lah. On average.
But when
But
it
yeah
was
lah.
during the Ramadan period, when you were churning out 100 bottles a day, like how was it, bro? Like how was the experience? Was it like hectic? Like
I think the more hectic part is the delivery part, but that is because there's only 2 of us delivering. Because it's island-wide delivery. But making is not that hectic lah. Like it's tiring lah, but what job is not tiring? Like just stir lah. Take turn to stir. Yeah, but you can cope lah. Like my family can cope. Like the 3 of us, we can take turns doing this.
Yeah.
During high peak.
Actually, I want to know. So you said about road shows. So all that's like being held up. So you've been forced to adapt by going online. But I think because your business started out already during circuit breaker, during phase 1. So what's the plan for you moving forward? Like, do you have something that you want to do in 2020 or even 2021 for that matter?
Right
Any
now,
plans?
we don't have we me lah. My mom just do that
Offside lah.
operation side. My brother will do the ordering stuff. I will just focus on who I want to do this campaign with. I have one guy. I feel like this guy fits what I want to do lah. But he never reply me bro. You help me.
Shout out the name. We
Faris,
help you.
Faris Jabba.
Oh.
You call him.
We went to his sister-in-law first, Aisha Aziz now, so we double back. Okay. Faris, if you're looking, we got some Chendol lined up for you.
Okay, yeah, but
Yeah.
we'll hear you out. I think we can see what we can do.
Yeah. But then I think maybe what you can do is probably tell us like what are you looking for in a collaboration? Like what do you have in mind? Like would make you want to collaborate with a brand or like with someone? Like what are you looking for?
He wants you to lie down in a tub of Chendol. Right? They're all the green
Can
jelly
also
just-
go. Can.
Are you ready?
You
Bal?
also
Let's-
can, bro. Anyone.
all of us
Different
We just
flavor.
cover-
Different
Okay,
flavor.
Okay. Harun, I have a proposal for you. Why don't we, me, Praf, Iqbal, and maybe yourself, we collaborate on an advertisement for ChendolKita?
I'm down. I'm 100% down.
Can, bro.
Whoa.
Can.
You know that?
But then last lah, if you make me into a makcik or some other character,
Alright, Bal, you will say no, man. No, let's be honest. Will you say
You
no?
will just jump.
Yeah,
Just say yes.
actually no.
Okay, no,
I will just go for it.
I just want to point out that while we're talking, I've been getting all the DMs on the ChendolKita. They're all saying wow. They're looking at the packagings, yeah. So people are hyped
Thanks,
up for
guys.
Sweet.
Chendol, man.
Thanks,
So,
guys. They all not asleep, bro. Now what time already?
bro,
Yeah,
because they never drink your Chendol.
Yeah.
12:35.
Chendol, bro. Okay. Yeah. So Harun, that's the plan. So we're gonna like think of some ideas for ChendolKita,
Yeah.
and we're gonna share with you. Because the good thing is, I feel comfortable because you are the guy behind the video, behind the camera. So that's half the battle already, because the probability of execution is high.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Compared to like hiring agency to production house to come and execute. So I think we just gotta get down to how do you feel about that?
Yeah.
How I feel? I've been wanting to work with Haziq. The last time I worked with Haziq, it was the artichoke. That one also
wasn't
he's
even
not
there,
there,
yeah.
bro. He
Not
wasn't
there.
even there. Kepala
It's only me,
otak.
right?
Then I thought work with Haziq.
think-
Work for Haziq, bro.
I think to summarize Hazik's words, right? He wants to summarize Hazik's words, right? He wants to turn your Chendol into $10, bro.
Bro, no one asked for that copies, yeah, Bal. You're just interrupting to put this fucking Confucius say things inside, yeah. Okay, never mind, Bal.
Okay, hey guys, I think we gotta wrap it up because Bal is gonna
Okay,
go on.
last. Because I'm the guy who love minimal advertisement, right? But I cannot achieve if I'm the one going to have the last say on it. Like, because macam nak cakap you understand or not, Haziq?
But the reason why you enjoy absorbing minimal content, minimal like aesthetics, and then you apply like some effects and all that, that shows you don't like minimal lah.
But I appreciate, bro.
It inspires you in a way, but it's just that your vibe
output
will be
is
like
not that.
mixing, experiment.
Yeah.
So that
But I
aesthetic is
wish,
just an influence for you, which is good ah.
but I really want a Chendol to be like minimal. But I cannot. The output I cannot. I don't know. I don't know how to do it.
Okay. Let's assess the branding of ChendolKita right now. Okay, first of all, color scheme is on points.
Yeah.
Color scheme, I love the color palette.
Yeah.
It's got that.
It's not all. It's not planned. It's all like.
Yeah.
I feel like doing. I just go.
The vibe is there.
It's got a bit of a retro touch.
Yeah.
But also
The
aesthetic.
saturation also I like.
Yeah.
I mean, chronologically, I felt that over time you start to get a feel of what ChendolKita branding is. So like the last 12 to 18 posts, right, is like really on point lah. Like from Engkau Ratu Hatiku, from there onwards to the top, right? Like the color scheme, the whole look and feel is definitely better than the bottom half.
So my take on this is nothing about this shouts minimal.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro. I know.
So you wanted it to be minimal, is it?
It's not that I want lah. It would be nice if I can see the end product of what I'm doing is like minimal. Like how if I scroll Pinterest, I will like, okay, minimal concept, but end up like this.
Actually, I like it.
I think you need to start to embrace what you're putting out, bro. Then I think it will really, really help the process.
I tell you what you really feel. Like you're just a very harsh critic on yourself.
Yeah.
You just feel like better. That's what it is.
Truth bombs.
Yeah, because your stuff is good. You're just not minimal enough. It's nice, man. Like any more minimal is a plastic bag of Chendol, yeah. Like and you cannot allow that. Okay, but I think that's good. Let's work on something together, guys.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited.
Definitely won't be minimal lah, but yeah, we can work something out.
No, even Bal is not mini Bal. He's a maxi Bal.
Oh, like that can lah, bro.
That can lah. Why? Oh, you got a problem? I got beef with you now, bro. I got beef with you.
Okay, guys. So I think we'll wrap it up now because it's like late and Iqbal is out of control. So if
Okay.
Ah,
Betul lah, bro.
so here's a chance to just give us a shout out. Give the 4 people who's watching this video a shout out. Where they can actually find you, where
Yeah.
they can get kita and all that.
Okay, guys. If you're watching this, if you drink or you don't drink Chendol, just go to Instagram because we are most active in Instagram. So just type ChendolKita, ChendolKita, and then that is us. Just click the follow button because it's free, bro. You don't need to buy. That's all.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah. Then if you feel like, try a bit lah, then you buy lah. All in the link in our bio. But just follow lah. That's the simplest step to do.
Like, okay, guys, please buy ChendolKita. As you can see, I'm
Well,
2/3 through.
The product placement.
Fresh one.
Yeah, ChendolKita.
Yeah.
Gotta get nice packaging, awesome packaging, easy to drink. Okay, you want to drink via straw, you want to drink via the mouth, you want to pour over your face so that you trickle down your mouth. Yeah, please go ahead.
Damn,
There's many
boy.
methods to it to enjoy your Chendol.
Wow.
Right,
Not
ChendolKita,
bad.
shout out.
Like that, I also want to drink the kopi ones, yeah, bro.
The chendol.
It's time to change the Chendol to $10, guys, please.
So it's change dollar.
Yeah, change those.
Okay, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next
Thanks,
one.
Alright,
Peace
thanks,
out.
Harun.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, guys.